Hello everybody, this is Garden Jen. As promised, I am making a video on me making soap today. So right now I'm trying to get my lye to cool down a little bit. It's still a little too warm. So I'm going to check it with my handy dandy thermometer here. See where we're at. Just over 100 degrees. Well, stir it just a little bit more. I'm trying to get it down to just around 100 degrees. We do cold processing soap, which means our ingredients stay cold. I am making lavender today, Lush Lavender. It's a favorite among my clients. I use olive oil, coconut oil, and then I add lavender essential oil. So if you need a bar to help you relax, or it's really good for skin, for eczema and things like that. I have a client who orders it all the time for her husband's skin. This is a really good bar. And it's really pretty too when it turns out right. Alright, I'm going to take the temperature one more time. Alright, that's close enough. We got it down to about 105, 110. Okay, so what I have here is I have a standard lye solution that's mixed lye with water based on how much soap I'm making. I'm making a 3-pound batch today. And then in this bowl here, I already have my oils mixed. Again, it's olive oil and coconut oil. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix the lye in slowly with the oils. And that will start the chemical reaction that makes this into soap. When this is all done, there is no lye left. Lye completely changes, so does the oil. And they combine in a chemical reaction to make the soap. The process is known as saponification. That's where the name soap comes from. So we're going to just gently mix it with a spatula. And then I have an immersion blender that I use, and that really speeds up the process. If you were just sit here and mix this until it came up to trace, which is where it's starting to gel up, it takes you a long time. So we use a stick blender, immersion blender, and that works very well. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, starting to come up to trace. See, it's coating my immersion blender. We're going to add the essential oil now. Again, it's lavender essential oil. And give that a quick stir. Alright, I'm not going to blend this too much because it does thicken up pretty quick with the essential oil in it. I'm going to pour about 1/3 of this off into a pitcher here. We're going to mix our colors. There we go. This is going to be the lavender part. And I use micas because they're a natural pigment. They're made from natural substances with some pigment adhered to them. So this is lavender. I just got this in the mail today from one of my favorite suppliers. We're just going to add that in there. And we'll stir it around. It's kind of a darker lavender, but it'll work for this soap. And then for the rest of it, I'm using titanium dioxide. It's a natural whitening agent. that in here. A little bit of that goes a long ways. Mix that in there. And this I will blend it up a little bit because it is a bigger bowl. I want to make sure we get that titanium dioxide added in there. Right now you can see the color is yellow. So I'm going to make it white. Starting to whiten up. Not quite yet, so we're going to add some more titanium dioxide. Sometimes you do have to add a little bit more. Sprinkle that on in there. Alright, it's getting light now. That won't completely go white until after it sets up. So now we're going to start the molding process. I've already prepared my mold. I made this mold myself out of corrugated acetate sign board. And then I lined it with freezer paper, which will help with the unmolding process tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and start my pouring process. We're going to start with the white first. We got just enough of that to cover the bottom. Then we're going to add a layer of the purple, and we're just going to spoon that on because we don't want that going all the way through. I'm actually going to thicken that up just a little bit more because it's not quite thick enough yet for me. So we'll just give it a quick buzz. And it doesn't take long once this saponification process starts for it to continue on going. And so when you're making soap, you kind of have to work quick. You have to know your game plan. Otherwise, it's going to set up and you're going to be out of luck. Well, that's a little better. Alright, there's that one. Then we're going to add another layer of the white. And the white's really getting thick. I mean, you can see that's kind of thick. Definitely not runny. So. And then we're going to tap it down to help get the air bubbles out as we go, because you don't want air bubbles in there. Not only makes for a soap that's not uniform, but it also doesn't cure quite right. I'm going to add some more of the purple. And back to the white. And every batch is a little bit different. I don't have a perfected way of getting them all to look unique or uniform. That's what makes them unique. And they all wash the same anyway, no matter how they look. Alright. Looking good. And we'll tap it down. We'll add some more purple. That's where I can pour it now. White layer's thick enough. And pour it. Alright. We'll add the white layer here. Tap this down one more time. We have a little bit left for the decoration on the top. Okay, I'm going to use a hanger now because I use the hanger swirl technique when it comes with my lavender. So you take a hanger, or this actually isn't a hanger, it's made to look like a hanger, but anyways, and you just move it around and make swirls in the loaf, and it turns out to be a nice, pretty design. So I'm just going to go down. Alright. That's done. And you never know what the hanger swirl is going to look like until you cut this soap the next day. I'm going to tap it down one more time. Then we're going to go ahead and cover it again with the rest of the purple. Sure smells really good with that lavender. It's kind of strong, but it'll mellow out as the soap cures. There's the lavender. And then I use a chopstick to make a cute little design on the top. All right. Let's see if I can show you the design without losing you too much. So here we go. Hold on. See the design? Okay. And then I'm going to put on the top some lavender flowers, some actual lavender petals that have been dried. And I use these just for this purpose. It kind of makes it look pretty. And just sprinkle it on the top. Alright. And that's all there is to it. So that is my Lush Lavender soap that I have made today. And it'll be available in about 6 weeks. I try to make a new batch twice a month. That way I have some extra. And they sell for $5.50 a piece. And you can purchase them through my website at Garden Jen's Journey. And the website has changed to .biz, B-I-Z. You can also contact me at gardengenjourney@gmail.com if you want to know more information about the Lush Lavender soap or any other handmade soaps that I make. So this is Jen. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.